And back. Okay, so we're at war with the Soviets a wee bit earlier than I had imagined. These are the shitty Czech units. I'm going to create an army for any sort of foreign expedition units that we... I know there's 5 Czech units that we grabbed. So they'll join this guy. These are going to get a small front line. Well, these are going to get that entire front line, but I'm going to edit these. So, and yeah, I will work on the... I got a message from my brother. I will work on the... that's the wrong one, isn't it? 24... So, no, that might be the right one. Which one is this? Anyway, the offensive line just essentially up to there. 1 division, Army 4. Your Army 4. Right. So let's make sure everybody that should be assigned to their... We are... 24 divisions, Army 3. Army 3, so that's the light blue. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So let's try and fix our light divisions. Let's go Panzer here. Let's duplicate it. Change this. And this could be back to our light tanks. Get rid of that for one thing. Let's change that to light tanks. Is that... light tank's going to be at the bottom here, isn't it? Yes. 1 unit. I'm going to get 20 of them. Location can be, to be honest, put you there. Yeah, once some of these divisions pop, we'll be able to assign new commanders and stuff. So we go back up to speed 5, so we can get our units to where they need to go as quickly as possible. Peace. France took 49 states. French Commune was annexed. Ah, okay, so we don't need to worry about any naval stuff. French Commune is no more, so they won't be bothering us. We just have to focus on the Soviets and defend our Central European Alliance allies. So none of these attack plans are going to work right now. There's 100 and fuck-ton Soviets down here. Join wars request from France. Wants to help in our war efforts. Yeah, fine. Join us, France. Oh, we could... We are at war with these people. You, sir. I don't know where you are. You're there. Hello. That's Army 2, which is this one. Army 3, Army 4. So Army 1 doesn't actually have any orders right now. Let's get you to join here. An offensive line of here. And go when ready. Let's defeat these commie pricks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, recon's finished. And Zog submits to Italy. We want to grab... Is there any... It's ahead of time. Ahead of time. Tankways. It's still well ahead of time. Non-doctrine. Naval doctrine. Okay, beta patrols, carrier operations, convoy interdiction. Yeah, we're going to go down the subroute. So we have a shit ton of points to spend. Not how we really want to mess about with here right now. So, is there any decisions we want to take? War bonds. What does that do? 3 days consumer good factories minus 50%. Or 5%, sorry. Improve working conditions, ban communism. Ban communism. Fuck them bastards. Fighter production cost is minus 25%. It increases the rest, but we don't really care that much about the rest. Simple. Right, let's take a look at our air. Actually, no, that's... I'm going to do that. Get you to be 400. Okay. And we shall deploy you... We can't deploy you there. We can deploy you there. Get over here. Uncertain times. Let's get you flying over this direction with air superiority and interception. Let's do daytime missions, normal operations. We may as well grab close air support. Not all of them, that's just crazy. Minus 100. Okay, let's move all equipment. No. I want to move one. Now we can set your limit to 400. Okay. So you can go here actually. And then you can fly out that way. La-di-da. Close air support. Normal operations. So, yeah, that takes care of our air stuff for now. And I think they're pushing. That's interesting. Baltic Sea, naval combat. The thing we have to be worried about is naval invasions, because we have nothing defending our homeland. Ace pilot promoted. Naval combat. It's fine for now. I think it's more or less just sort of successful defending more than actual any sort of real advancement, especially now with the river crossing. Anyway, definitely at war a tad earlier than planned with the Soviets. So we've got field hospital. Let's grab MPs. We're gonna need them. I'm kind of irked that they got those provinces back, but anyway. Does mean the war is taking on a very... So Scandinavian membership. Do we want Polish membership? It'll give us a big front against the Soviets, which kind of what we want. But it might be nice to get some naval stuff. Get some more... Let's not increase our front with Russia just yet. Let's start down some navy. It's only 35 days to get this one. Denmark joins the European Alliance, Norway joins the European Alliance, and Sweden joins. Together we shall defend democracy. It's a very different World War II. So I do like that this is the German-Soviet war now. We have lost 30k troops, the Soviets have lost nearly 500,000. Probably in Spain are about to crumble, which Hoping Spain has capitulated. Lovely. Did we get this? Does this belong to us? Yes. Yes. Anyway, let's get you back. I'm just going to sort of get you to temporarily garrison, like, our coast. Because, you know, Soviets. Military factories, we've got one free. How are we holding up? We need more motorized. And I don't know why we have any anti-tank, but anyway. So yeah, that's get another 2 motorized. And that'll do for now. We are at war, 100 naval. Naval combat rate or battle result. Yeah, Denmark, you can join the war. Sweden, of course you can join. Accept. This is an impressive alliance, I have to say. Excavation 3 is complete, so more research. We are in 1939 still, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, we grab that. We're always going to need more oil. Between the French and the British here, I don't think we're going to have to worry about Soviet boats and a naval landing here. So that's good. We have unassigned divisions. That'll be one of our marine divisions. You can see the marine divisions. You can... where the hell are they all? Did they all pop? Right, where did you land? Okay. You can join your man here. Don't need them just yet. There is still the possibility of some sort of naval invasion of Russia up here at some point, but northwest Germany, really? Enemy's air superiority? That is impressive. Free dockyards. We're gonna add some more subs. That's okay. Research. Let's grab. It's ahead of time, but only 78 days, 50% research bonus. So we'll do that. Manpower isn't too bad. Low supplies over here. Details. So we're going to have to start producing new infantry equipment. And we're going to want to keep improving our logistics, because why not? And infantry equipment. Let's get the new infantry equipment. And what's our construction like at the minute? Naval bases, military factories. I want more military factories. Why not? We can get some more civilian factories in as well. We're going to want some anti-air. Primarily everywhere, really. But anything that's close to the Germans and our industrial base. Some point we're going to want some more of these. It's going to be a long time for any of these get built, but I can queue them up now because we can. Anyway, that'll keep ticking away. Ace pilot promoted. Fantastic. Production, naval rearmament done. We can sort that out in a second. We are definitely going to want more fighters and more close air support. Tactical bomber, don't really care. You can get more. You're going to get that. And then with more naval dockyards, we're going to get destroyer 2s. All the way up to that. Yep. And we need a national focus. So we'll go on to the next naval effort, get some more dockyards. So yeah. This is fun. So we're just holding off the Soviets here. This is the only sort of actual open front we have between the Central Alliance and the Soviets, so that's always fun. How long are you away from being... Ah, you are all about to pop. That's fun. And once we get a few of these naval things sorted, we shall actually invite Poland to the war effort and get a front against Russia along here. Iran has capitulated, so the Japanese are doing their thing over here as usual. Right, where are you on assigned divisions? It's 20 of them. Get you a commander, Maximilian von Wix. Vix, whatever, it's that guy. He can do whatever he wants to do. You know what, I'm going to take like some of the crappier units here. So 2, 3, 4, 5. You can join him for now temporarily. You, sir, can get a front here, just temporarily, until we get the Polish on side, and then that army will move up there. You have one unit too many, so let's actually take one of these, create this. New theater, you can be garrison. You can actually be blue and that symbol, because why not? Commander can be somebody insignificant, somebody with a this guy, sure, why not? So with that in mind, we can have all these guys joining blue. Really? Because you have no orders. Ah! I want you to garrison, 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 garrison. Yeah. So, in terms of recruit and deploy, we can... That. That's not what I was wanting you to do, but anyway, there we go. Casualties are going up, but to be honest, not as much as Soviets. Bunches. An attack war versus Rus looks similar to what's at the minute on Earth. That's a good point. Nev World Order? Yeah, essentially the world at the moment, the way I've shaped it up in this game, is kind of how the world is shaping up in real terms against Russia. We have allied democracy nations facing off and defending the Balkan states and opposing Russian aggression. So yeah, I definitely see the comparisons. So we can expand dockyard facilities, which will give us a bunch more naval dockyards. We can do Plan Z, which Navy experience plus 50, 2 building slots, and research bonuses for various battleships and stuff. Or we can do the U-boat effort, which is 100% what we'll be doing. So let's grab the U-boat effort first, and then we might get Poland in our ranks. Soviets here are actually, you know, a lot of manpower, and I've actually pushed us back a little bit. which, you know, is interesting. But as long as we keep them occupied here, we keep improving our own forces. Where the hell's resistance? Ah, shit. Okay, let's, Mr. Garrison Man. You just got a shit ton of people. You're also going to garrison this. Don't care about guarding air bases, or forts, or victory points. You do need to do that though. And to be fair, yes, you do need more. So let's train. Let's get you another 20. No location set, that's fine. You can grab that. So you have all the units you can possibly have. You've got no orders. Fine. You have Communist China has capitulated. We'll take a look at the Asian front now in a second, just to see how that's shaping up. You can join him. So in Asia, yeah, Japan is just fucking hammering everyone. I'm hoping that Japan and the Soviets get a wee bit of conflict going on soon as well. Just spread out these Russian forces. Because obviously these Sweden and Norway and our alliance, we've got information on them, so we can see if there's some Finnish troops here. But I think that's China's capitulated. Peace conference is over. Japan took 24 states, annexed a shit ton of stuff, and now that's what it looks like. So we've got the reorganized government of China, dictatorial Xinjiang, and Japan owning what it owns. Now what's Japan going to focus on? That's the interesting one. How's these fronts going? Battle plans just... Italy seeks extensive military pact. Aiming to redefine the power balance in the Med, Italy has been making political overtures towards the creation of a new alliance in the region, largely military in nature. The Novus Imperium Romanum will, in the words of Benito Mussolini, place Italy at the centre of a new world power. Don't know if I could be dealing with the Italians right now. I want to just be able to focus on the Soviets. Definitely need to step up our air game room. So we've got that created, which is fun. So it's August 39. Wee bit ahead of time for these, probably 2 ahead of time. Tank wise, let's get that artillery upgrade. Resistance to occupation, that's fine. Unread naval, we are at war, I am well aware. How do we want to... If we go to war economy... Do we really want to go to war economy? Yes. Limited exports, that's fine at the minute. Limited conscription. Doubles the amount of manpower we have. Increases how long it takes to train people, but I think in the long run, more than worth it. So we are going to want to keep pumping out troops, especially tank divisions. You know what, you can deploy all 20 of those straight away. Because we don't really need many, don't need them to be trained, that's what I'm trying to say, if I could get words out. So 107 days, we get some more rubber. Yeah, let's do that. And how's the national U-boat effort come along? And unassigned divisions. Right, these are our tank divisions. Okay. How's logistics coming along? Medium tanks. Medium tank destroyers. So we've got an army of 20 light tank divisions. Do we want to split them up amongst our other armies? I think we do. So, we've got 20 and 4 armies here. So we want 5 at least in each of these armies. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take that 5. So they can go into that for now. And out of these... No. Select half, that's 5. You can go with Rommel there. This guy, Marine divisions. He really shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have made them. I didn't think. Leave me alone. So that's 5. You can go there. And then out of these guys, let's split you in half. Split you in half, that's 4. You can go there. That's not what I wanted to happen. But anyway, we can take away 4. 2, 3, 4. Join Rommel again. I don't know what the hell happened there. Ah, I know now what happened. You can go there. Let's take 5 out of you. I know I'm going about this in a really fucking anal manner, but shut up. 5 into there. And we just need 3 from you. So there's 10 left here. Split. There. And that leaves 5 unassigned to join this guy. And then we have another army. You can get this guy. No, this guy. No divisions of basic training. I kind of always want to have people in training. So let's see what our motorized divisions are like. That's a lot of troops. And they have support artillery, engineering, recon, logistics, and field hospital. Save. And what's our motorized like? Not great. Other than basic infantry equipment, we're not that good on a lot of stuff. Even support equipment's taking a massive hit, so we should ramp up the support equipment production. Probably to about there. Artillery could do with a boost, so could that. We'll let it tick for a while. Soviets are still pushing here, which I don't really like. None of these plans have ever turned green, so... Yeesh. Once a U-boat effort is done, yeah, accept convoy. Okay, we completed that. Not going to do any ship stuff until we finish the U-boat effort, because then that might give us something in terms of this, which is great. But we could grab that. It's only 59 days. Kind of makes sense. So the most part we're holding here, which is just what we want to do right now. And then in 70 days time we'll be able to deploy troops along the Polish front, and Bob's your uncle, everything will be grand. And then we'll be able to... Okay, let's get Polish membership. Then we might want to get the Finns, and we might want to get the Baltics. That'll all happen in due course. It's late 39. We'll get that one. Just to get a general boost to our troops across the board. You know what? The Marine divisions can be converted to... Yep, that's fine. And you can join that guy. Didn't need the Marines. Need to focus on a different type of special forces unit. I'm not sure what I want yet. Probably better to have more mountaineers than anything, especially if we're going to invade along the Urals and stuff. Need to grab the resources down here. It just makes sense. So that'll be Rommel's army's goal is to swing round, get Stalingrad, and come down this direction. Eastern Balkans here. Crap on... back down to 40. Yeah, okay. We dedicate one research slot to that. I.e. getting a -5% time in our research so we can plow through some stuff. Emergency factory conversion, war bonds. Develop oil fields, has technology, excavation 4. So when's our next research popping? It'll be this. So what's excavation 4? Ah, okay. That'll be interesting to do because we could take some decisions to boost oil production. So boost oil production by 6 and by 4, so we get an extra 10 oil for some political power, which we just have a shit ton of right now. We're capped out in army experience and overall sitting very still in our war against communism. That'll all change. And we need to start researching air shit because we're going to start falling behind very quickly and we're not exactly winning the air war as is. Which, you know, is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. It all seems calm. All is calm on the Western Front. There's some token Soviets up there. Very interesting shape to this war. And we're back up to over 1 million manpower because of our change in recruitment laws. Fantastic. Details. So we've got that. Destroyer. Don't need another destroyer for a long, long time. And we can grab the new... fine. So you can get that and that. What are we doing construction wise? We're back onto military factories, which is good. And then we'll start pumping out a lot of stuff there. That's good. Good, good, good. Stuff is happening, which is the main thing. I haven't lost yet, which is also the main thing. Still piles of time to do it. What are the Italians doing? In terms of war with Greece. Greece aren't anything to do with us right now, so where is war with Greece? It's just there. Claims on Turkey, claims on France, they're skipping for now. Okay. That's the war. We're up to 130k casualties. Soviet Union 1.6 million. You just keep throwing, man. That is fine with me. Ah, come on. Him and him is what I'm going to be putting up along the Polish front. Come on. Poland is a member. Soviet Union secure sphere. Set our differences aside for now. John here, could you please delete all your orders? Draw an offensive line there. And just for now, just a token push there. Simon, I need you to have a front here with a attack offensive line of there. Okay. Now, where the hell is this guy? You're going to get a front here too. With a offensive line there. Done. Need national focus. What do we do? Well, we could get the Baltics and get Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania on our side. We could get the Finns on our side. We could set up that R&D. Or is there anything else we could sort of start focusing on? We could do some more naval stuff. We could do some air. Let's get some air innovations going. Poland joins Central European Alliance. Germany is called Latvia. Latvia has accepted the offer to join the faction. What? Huh? You know what? No, I need you to delete all your orders. I need you to just have a front line here. Not the entire goddamn way, you idiot. That's a bit crazy. Right, delete orders. Can I draw? Right click and drag the mouse. So if I do... No. Hold on. Ah, it's just... that. There we go. With an offensive line of just there. Now, what we also want is wherever we set this guy up, let's delete your orders. And who's this army? That's Army 1, be him. Delete orders. So we want a front line of... Actually, yeah, you can get to the river here. And you get an offensive line of there. Simon, I think this was Simon. You get a front line of there. And I just want you to hold, basically. And yous all still have your orders. Yep. Okay. Now I need people to deploy quickly. China's called Lithuania. Lithuania is accepted. Soviet Union declares war on Lithuania. Army 5, I need you to have your orders edited to that. We're going to need more troops. That's all I can see from this. British artillery, it's fine. Do you want to grab that? 200 something days. Fuck. Land doctrine. Don't care for that at the minute. December 39, so we're about down to 40. We can get fucking better light and medium tanks, so let's do that. That's a good idea. New divisions of basic training. Let's train. Let's get 20 on the go. No location. You can deploy there. So the Soviets are starting to have to thin out their forces, which is good. Which means we're starting to have a little bit of a gap with some of our divisions here. And our plans are starting to potentially have some momentum behind them, which is fantastic. But I don't have the bonus for that one. Shit. 189 days. We could get some more land doctrine. Don't want it. What about naval? No, we want some air. Yes. Let's grab that. Let's actually knock the speed down a bit to 3. And give Rommel and your man here a bit of momentum. See if we can grab any regions for free. Push Soviets back a little bit. We're quite a bit of green across the board here. If we can push forward and do some manual. Mr. 5 units here, you can go as well. If we can get Odessa, that'd be good. We are pushing. That I like that. Can you like help attack in here? See, now we have the river crossing, which isn't fun. River crossings are never fun. But again, all positive so far. I think we've, because of this whole big massive front, we have caught the Soviets a wee bit off guard in terms of them just immediately having to spread out their forces, which has given us that little bit of a window. Okay, Finland has joined as well. So we got our next level sub, so we'll start producing that in a second. Next recon company. So outdated equipment. That would be submarines. They're auto deploying for now, which is fine. Let's give you your attack orders as well, and you, because why not? Finland, we aren't going to be able to do much about because we don't have any troops that we can spare right now. Let's just push. Push, push, push. Everybody is attacking, and I have 10 minutes left of my stream. So until these start changing drastically in terms of colour and stuff, we won't worry too much about it. So far it's mostly green. I'll take it so far. Not so much along the Polish front here, but definitely in Romania we're making good pushes. Let's see our logistics. How are we on tanks? Medium tanks, we've got 1,000. How many? If I go to our medium tanks, I go to edit, they take 150. So if we have 1,000, if I create 5, you know what? You can get them, Mr. Random Guy. So yeah, still mostly green, and until that changes, I'm not going to amend things too much. You know what? You, sir, beeline for that. Because why not? And then come around there. I know it's stretching our front, but why not? Because now we've got an encirclement of these guys, which is always a good thing. They're not getting any supplies. They'll eventually, even though there's a lot of units, they will eventually crumble. We're pushing up here. This is going surprisingly well. Moscow's just there, people. We've got more armies coming in. There's justification of against us. Who the hell is what? Italy is justifying on Yugoslavia. Shit. I do not want to invite Greece. I really don't. But having the fucking Italians do shit is not what I wanted right now. I'm going to train another 20 of these guys. That's not what I wanted to do. That was a mistake. One. Right, that's the way I wanted to do it. I need a lot more military factories because I am running out of people. And I do want some light tank divisions. I don't have the tanks for it, but I do want them. And these will be deployed here. So in terms of construction, we're getting military factories. We'll jump into some civilian. We can get rid of that nonsense because that's just going to be a pain in the ass. Is there an easy way of getting rid of these without having to individually click? Control click to cancel all constructions. Click. I don't want to. Ugh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Maybe I'm missing something, but this is what I'm doing. I don't care about down the air. Probably don't need as many civilian, but we definitely need more military factories. That's just the case. More military factories. So things are still going well here for the most part. Where is my little tank? I need a tank unit here. Yeah, these two guys. Pause a second. I need you to beeline here. Actually, where are you going? You can go down here. There, grab all that stuff. Lovely jubbly. Then you can join up over there again. Mr. Light Tank, you're going to do that and try and grab that. That's if you don't run into anyone in the meantime, but yeah, that's the plan. So who wants this one? That is that army. Let's beat this guy. Let's edit your order so you come down to here. And here, that's Army 1. Let's edit your mode and go to there. Just so we have the whole front covered. But yeah. I mean, the countries aren't coming up German. Oh no! Can we please try and liberate this unit? I don't want them destroyed. Tanks are expensive. They're not out of supply just yet. Hopefully we get this province and it'll fix everything. Hurry up. There we go. Phew. Back in supply. Lovely. How is this war going? Soviet's starting to lean towards capitulation. It's going to be a long, long, long ass fucking war. The Italians are going to cause us some bother soon as well. And yeah, we find it difficult to. What we could do is cut off. Now you, I want you to continue to there, stick there, then you know try and just do that. Try and cut them off. And why aren't we pushing this one unit? Oh, go on, push, 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 push. Keep pushing, people. But yeah, things could be going a hell of a lot worse. I'm enjoying this run. Finland's taking a bit of a hammering, but due to the fact that we've opened up quite a big front against the Soviets, and we have everybody on our side, except the Greeks. Poor Greeks. There's a lot of international force over here. All we could do with is adding the Brits and the Americans to this, and then we definitely would have the weirdest form of allies you could imagine. But we probably could do with halting our attack soon, rebuilding our battle plan, sort of tweaking a few orders, because we have pushed the Soviets back a bit. Still a lot of green popping up here, still a bit we can do with maybe individual maneuvers and bits and pieces like that, especially here. Like, I mean, there's like seems to be like nothing between us and like a Stalingrad's type incursion here. Well, that's just. I was going to. Let's just see how far this tank unit can go. Like these guys are still pushing because you know they can. There's nobody blocking these. I'm assuming as eventually once we get around here there will be some Soviet resistance, but for now there isn't. So we're starting to cut off the Soviet forces here, which is a good thing. Oh, we have military factories free, which is fantastic. What are we short on? Everything. Infantry equipment is taking a hammering. Holy shit. You're going to get a lot of military factories. Then are you. Then so are you. Yep. Yep. Let's just bump everything up. So we're going to be creating a lot of factories. Well, that's the plan anyway. To be honest, we want the military factories first. This is an impressive war effort. We are going to need them. And let's get those repairs done as well. Repairs take no time at all. And I'm just going to see how far we get with these guys before they meet resistance. And hopefully they don't get cut off. Where are you going? You can just go to here. Because why not? They're starting to fall back. We are actually pushing along here quite nicely. Stretching their front as well as ours. Oh, before I make a mistake and things go crazy, I'm going to end the stream there. I am really enjoying this. It'll be interesting to see how the peace settlement turns out. Because as a democracy, can we just butcher all this land that we've helped conquer? Because so far, we have got the most shit going in this. We haven't lost 1 million men yet. The Soviets have lost 2.18. And That's total war participation, 93. We're at 57%. But the Italians, that's... what's going on over here? Fucking Republican Spain still floating about. The French can't take care of that, then just fuck off. But yeah, the war against communism, the Red Scourge, shall have to wait until next week, folks, because this stream is over. So please, 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 please go away. And until next time, which will be probably not this time next week, but next Tuesday, 8 PM, every Tuesday 8 PM, we'll be continuing our Hearts of Iron streams. So yeah, until then, good luck and goodbye.